Hi, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 18th to the 31st, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. And if you're having trouble booking, you can email me at daneharttarot@gmail.com. All of this is linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Interesting. So we have strong earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and strong fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming forward. You know, we have here the king and the queen with fire sign energy, not the king and the queen, the knight and the queen with fire sign energy. We have the knight and the page with earth sign energy. And there's a sense here of Spirit is saying stepping into your power, stepping into your balance, and stepping into your fire, and letting yourself truly be who it is that you want to be without necessarily, I don't want to say this rudely because it's like without necessarily looking or caring at anybody else. It's like, this is me, loud and proud. This is what I want. And doing so with tenacity and fierceness and beauty, because I just see like you're severing the ties around you that don't need to be anymore. And you're seeing a path open up that's like, oh, wow, didn't think this. Or it's actually a path opening up that you didn't think was a possibility again. It's a path that you had thought of, that you have dreamt of, that you had thought, like, this is what I really want. And then somewhere along the way, it became like silly. It's like, oh, well, that's not going to happen. And now it's going to happen. So just know that. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have two cards here. We have angelic. We have two. No, we have focus and we have hope. So hope is upright. And I love that because hope was the last thing left in Pandora's box, right? After she, released chaos onto the world. And I love the heart chakra that comes forward, the throat chakra too, right up here, but the green of the heart chakra that's coming forward, but also the green of liver energy in Qigong, in the sense of I am embracing what makes me angry and I am embracing what I love. And what it means is I am understanding my emotions. And I'm like, it's okay to be angry, right? But that cannot take away from my love and my passion and my beauty. Everybody needs to have that fire in your belly, right? And we're coming to terms with that fire in our belly, like letting ourselves shine. And that's why Spirit says coming to terms is that sense of I get to shine. And it brings us to this place of focus reversed. Our focus has been all over the place. We've been focused here and there and there and there. And it's just kind of like trying to focus when the cards are going like this, right? When everything's moving so quickly and we just can't focus. And here, it's like breathe out. It's time to focus. It's time to center you. Spirit is saying you have everything you need, which might seem silly. You might be like, yeah, okay, thanks, Spirit. Don't. But Spirit is saying you have everything you need. Now is the time to start embracing the energy and the knowledge within you, because you have it all. Like, you have it all. Let's see what we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, we have two. The Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups reverse. We're not focusing on the place that spirit wants us to be focusing on. Okay? With the Four of Swords, we're kind of a little bit all over the place, and Spirit's saying, be mindful about this. It's time to get focused. Oh, that's it. The focus energy reverse coming through again, telling us off a little bit. And it's like where we're usually focused, what we usually spend our time and energy on. It's time to change things up. It doesn't mean what we usually spend our time and energy on that builds love and caring and beauty and lightness into the world. But anything that we spend our energy on that drains us, that makes us feel angry or frustrated or negative, even in a little bit, it's like, let it go. Let it go. Not worth it. And then we have the Ace of Swords. God, Source, Spirit, however we see the divine, the universe is handing us a gift of knowledge. And why we need to be mindful about this is we're not taking it. It's being heard in the wrong way. So an ace is a gift card, a divine gift card that is being misinterpreted. So just be aware of that. With the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, if we have strong earth sign energy in our chart, we can be a little bit out of balance with grounding ourselves. But I do see this as a time where Spirit is saying, what am I grounding myself in? What do I love? What do I want? Do we want to be a student? No, we don't. Are we going to be a student during this time? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah. We're going to be having to pull back, to learn, to connect, to see, to be inspired. And there is going to be so much that comes our way that opens our eyes and we're like, oh, that. Okay, get it. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, that. We can also have earth sign energies in our lives that are teaching us lots of lessons. This can be a very immature person, but this can also be a very immature approach to things. So just be aware of this during this time, that somebody could be kind of pushing our buttons or making us look at things in ways that we think, oh, this is just stupid. And we can say that this is just stupid. But stepping back, we'll be like, oh, okay, there's knowledge here, and moving forward. And it's not about everybody else. This time is about you. This time is about you, Aquarius. And as much as you're sitting there probably saying, oh my gosh, Dane, all these cards are reversed and you're telling me this is good, it is. It is, because we've lost track of the seeds that we have planted in ourselves, of what we wanted. And we got pulled in by the world and what everybody else wanted of us. And now it's like, hey, go back to those seeds. It's not time, it's time to be the student. It is. It doesn't matter our age. It doesn't. It's time to be the student of what do I want and how am I moving forward and how do I plant this garden? It moves us to the Queen of Fire. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is time to see our passion. The passion that we were born with. Everybody has a passion. Everybody's passion might not be to be a Wall Street millionaire, and that's cool. Everybody can't be. But it's time to honor our fire, our passion, our determination, our focus, our insight. It's time to let ourselves shine. Openly, honestly, and brilliantly. There's a fire within our hearts that has been diminished, that we have been afraid of. If you're born on the cusp with, who had this? Was it Capricorn or was it Sagittarius? I cannot remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember my readings after I do them. But sometimes I remember the pictures, like they come forward, like Spirit gives them to me. I think it was Sagittarius. It's like it's time to connect with that fire again. Because it is. It's time to connect with that fire again. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you know somebody who's a Sagittarius, check that out. But here, there is the sense of, what is my fire? What do I love? Again, it doesn't have to be a moneymaker. It can just be something that brings you so much joy. I remember when I was younger, I had a job, and this person, I don't remember what they made, but they crafted something. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You should sell it. And I remember I was talking to her later on, and I didn't see what she had brought in because I had been, that was my day off, and she had brought it in. And she said to me, I don't want to sell it. It will take away all the joy. And that's what we're getting here. It's like, I don't want it to become something that I have to perform with, that I have to produce. It'll take away all the joy. You can move, because I know so many people want to move into what they love into a business. You can move it into a business, but start right now. Start just doing it for you. Letting your light, letting your fire, letting your passion shine. Start doing it for you. It brings you to the Knight of Wands reverse. Now, the Knight of Wands reverse can be very reckless. Remember, knights protect queens. So right now we can not be feeling protected, and we can be feeling like this time is reckless and scary and overwhelming, and certain things aren't illuminated the way that they need to be. And we need to rein things in. And we need to ask ourselves, what am I passionate about? What am I fired about? Like, what do I need to move forward in? Because this energy here, this can also be a person who just has a tendency, I'm just hearing like a muck, right? From Hocus Pocus, but just has a tendency to light everything on fire and like doesn't understand the breadth of what they're doing, like how intense their reactions are to things or the consequences are to things. So being aware of that is also super, super, super important. Not to get pulled into other people's fires and traumas and dramas type of thing, but to let yourself shine and to let that passion and light shine forward and lead you forward for you, not for anybody else, but for you, is going to be one of the things that we really have to look at for this time, Aquarius, because we've gotten pulled into everybody else's story, everybody else's narrative, and we've forgotten our own. The Knight of Earth reversed. It's moving too slowly. It's like, oh, this is boring. You hear little kids play, like, this is boring. Everything's boring. It takes too long. That's the energy that I'm totally getting here. My nephew says that all the time. It's like, it's boring. It's like, yeah, okay, stop. That's a toddler for you. With the Knight of Earth, things are moving much more slowly than we thought they were going to. But the seeds are being planted. If we take the time to plant the seeds, to know what we want, and to build our intentions, that is going to be so important. But again, we feel like it's taking so long. So acknowledging the frustration, but moving forward, but saying, I'm getting there, I'm building it, I'm moving it, I'm being guided by it, that's going to be the important thing. And it moves us to the Two of Air. And I see the Two of Air, not in this card, right? Because here she's releasing birds, right? But in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's two swords coming up, right? They're two swords coming up, kind of like a V. And I always see that as a scissor. Now, I see it like, oh, we're severing certain things. We're finding paths that weren't there before. It was always so black and white, right? White page, black print. This is how it could be. But now it's becoming so much more. We're going to be seeing ourselves moving forward in a way that is extraordinary for us. But we're taking that sword energy of severing, right? Of cutting, of scissors, and we're cutting the ties that no longer work for us. The vampiric energies, the heartbreaks, the pains, the disappointments, and we're saying, I release it. And we're moving now into a place of love. Into a place of love and healing. And that is going to be the most important thing. It is like, listen, all you need is love. And just to surround ourselves and soak ourselves in that energy is astounding. And just what we need. We just need that. I know it sounds really simple, but if we can marinate in love and in kindness and in healing and let that be the energy that radiates from us, that's going to be the most delightful thing. I mean, it's going to let us have a delightful world. And yes, you get your punches because, people tend to do that to nice people. But if you sit there and you know that their anger has nothing to do with you, which is really easy to say, really hard to do, to keep that love moving you forward, that's the most extraordinary thing. Your subconscious spirit message is peace reverse. It's time to get back into peace with yourself, into harmony. Do things that promote peace. Make your life like an ode to peace, right? A symphony to peace. I know that can be easier for some than others, and we have jobs and responsibilities, and there's, chaos along the way in that. But just saying, I can live in peace, and knowing that, yeah, we'll fall off the bandwagon, of course, but to make that peace a priority is super important. Cernunu's energy reverse is the energy we need to be mindful of. Capricorn energy, a devil energy, addictions, doubts, fears, trying to pull us back down. No, no. Our subconscious tarot message is the Ten of Cups. Aquarius. And they all live happily ever after. The end. Live in the happiness and the joy. Find what brings you happiness and embrace it. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.